Everybody, morning. It's Friday morning. I am doing my first live crypto talk session. So what I want to do is use these sessions to support the users of our crypto trading bundle, but also go through what I'm learning about crypto. So very brief background. I've been trading over 20 years, mainly stocks and futures. I've traded other people's money as well. And I want to sort of transition myself to crypto. I've been doing a lot of research over the last 6 months. I've been starting to buy crypto, building a small portfolio. It's only about $20,000 right now. And my ideas around using that crypto that I've purchased to actually earn money as well through staking, through spot trading, that sort of thing. And just go through the analysis that I'm doing and everything like that. So, I don't expect too many people to be coming on straight away, but they will be recorded and they will be very, very useful. Don't forget to also subscribe to the Global Trading Software YouTube channel, because I make videos every day there as support, ongoing support for different market conditions, really, because each day is a different day and there's different behaviors. So if I can capture those and talk about how we use that crypto trading bundle or parts of it, remember it's a toolbox. It's not all about using all the tools at the same time. A tradesman, a joiner, for example, working with wood, doesn't necessarily use all his tools at the same time. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And it's the same with the crypto trading bundle. So there'll be different instances in the markets where we use all of them, and sometimes we choose one or two of them. The idea is with those on the Global Trading Software YouTube channel is they're ongoing. I make lots of videos every week on different things, with different entry strategies, depending on how that market's behaving on that particular day. So please subscribe to that, and also subscribe to my channel here to get these lives and get notification of the lives. So let's start. So first of all, I have 3 wallets. I have Coinbase, I have Binance, and then I have a special ADA wallet as well, which I'm still getting used to. So I want to go through these holdings first on the chart. Then I'm going to do a bit of analysis. This should take about an hour each day. I don't want to go on too long because it's Fridays and I go and play golf on a Friday. So it's 8:30 a.m. European time. So we want to, I just want to get that hour done, and each week we'll do that. But I will do some sort of hop on type lives as well. That's why I'd like you to subscribe to the channel as well, because you'll be notified when I go hop on. So I might hop on, once or twice a week extra. If I see something that's, that can't wait till Friday and maybe help you guys, then I'll do that. So that's the idea of these lives. Again, I've only been trading crypto now since the end of February. I've been doing a lot of research 6 months previous to that, and also with the indicator suites that I've used for years and actually had developed to make simple on this TradingView platform and other platforms. I'm using those because crypto behavior is pure. Unlike stocks, I trade behavior, and behavior can be measured, and you can have trading strategies to trade that. But the only problem is with stocks and futures, there's too many external influences that can upset that behavior and turn it around straight away. So, it could be obviously stocks with earnings every quarter. CEO gets caught with his pants down. You've got sector rotation. Previously we had Trump tweets that would change things. So there's lots of external factors, whereas crypto is a lot more purer. It's more about herd mentality, and that's how I've traded for the last 10 years, is looking at that herd mentality, measuring that behavior and finding strategies to trade that. And it just so happens that crypto is a lot purer, so we can do that. Good morning, Benny. How you doing? So we do, I do ask questions on there on the chat as well. But yeah, so behavior is pure, and this is why I'm transitioning over the next year or so, and basically divesting in all of my stocks. And I'm going to, I want to retire as well. So, but I want to learn and I want to build a crypto portfolio. So I will keep everything totally honest and clear. I will show you my accounts and the balances in there. If I make a purchase, I'm going to put it on the chart, and we're going to go from there. That great, Benny. Whereabouts you from, Benny? So what I'm going to do first is we're going to talk about Sol USD. Now I'm not going to talk about a lot about what these particular cryptocurrencies do or anything like that. There's a lot of hype out there. I'm really a technical trader, and I'm looking at behavior numbers. So this is where this comes in. But I'm also going to be discussing with Sol in particular. I can stake this and earn nearly 15% a year on lending this out. So this is the extra income, if you like. South Africa, wow, okay. So what the first I'm going to do is this is SOL USD on the daily time frame. I've got two positions on that right now. I'm adding to that. So with me over the last 20 years, I've really looked at, when I do the blend investing, is I want to hold. I'm not one of those that will panic if it comes down and jump ship. If the price comes below both of my entries, then I see that as an opportunity to reduce my average holding, and I'm in this for the longer term to generate wealth. So it's early days yet, but I still think that the way I did the blend investing with stocks and ETFs can be done with certain cryptos, and not all. But like stocks, if you can find cryptocurrencies that can earn money for you as well as the growth, with stocks it's dividends, with crypto it's staking or just interest payments on algo, and we'll go through that. If I can get some of that, some of those cryptos in my portfolio that's also going to earn me money as well as the growth, whether it's through spot trading or staking or just the general interest that it earns for holding it. That helps to build that wealth as well. So with Sol on the daily time frame, we've got a really great bullish channel here. And I think in further sessions, I'll probably show you how to draw those channels. It's all about framing the chart and understanding that behavior, where a channel is a non-linear support and resistance channel, if you like. For me, the center line is very, very important. You see the dotted center line there. This is very important. Yes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the top on that trend line there. We've only got 1 on the bottom, or 2 on the bottom, but don't worry about that because the center line is more important. There's lots of support and resistance coming up here. So really that is our sort of line of best fit for that trend. So this can help us in a non-linear way to look for that support and look for additional entries. Obviously, I'm going to be using the Elliott Wave Indicator Suite, probably on the daily or the 4-hour. And then I'm going to use 4-hour and intraday signals with the crypto trading bundle to get those entries. And we'll go through a few of those today. But what I want to do first is go through the portfolio right now, what I'm holding. Now, some of you may disagree. I know there's a lot of opinions in the crypto trading world. This is me doing my thing, how I have done it in the past and how the research I've done, it should work in crypto. If it doesn't, hey, I'll lose a bit of money. But right now, this is where we are. I am on Instagram, but there are a lot of people, Benny, actually trying to pretend to be me on Instagram and Twitter and trying to get money out of people. So I don't charge for any of this, okay? The only way that somebody is going to spend money is actually to go on globaltradingsoftware.com and buy the software. If somebody gets a message from me, private message on Twitter, on Instagram, saying, oh, you can earn lots of money from crypto, just deposit 3,000 with me now, that's not me, okay? I don't do any of that. So just to make that very, very clear. So we've got the channel. I've got a nice linear support and resistance zone here where we test the channel. We've got a double top. We've also got some support under here. So when we're drawing that zone, if you like, we've got support and resistance in that zone. So around that $18 mark is very, very crucial. I'm not going to put too much more on there right now, but okay, so what we've got, I've got two positions with Sol. I've got one at 23.8138 and 26.7507. I haven't put the average holding position in there right now because I've only got two positions. You know, you just half it around about 25.32. We're pulling back a little bit right now, but when you look at it on a sort of larger time frame like this, we're in a range right now. But with Sol in particular, on my Binance account, I've staked it so I can earn money, and I'll show you that now. Okay. So again, still learning, so it's only small amounts, but with my Earn wallet, okay, locked staking, okay. So these are my two positions on Sol, and I've locked them for 30 days for now. You know, one's been locked for 8 days, you know, and we've got 24.3 Sol in there, 21.93 in there, but the annual interest 14.49%. This is brilliant. So not only do we get the potential growth in that particular crypto coin, but also we're making it earn money by locking it, staking it out, so Binance can use it for traders that are margin trading, and we're earning that interest. So, you know, there's two growths there. There's the growth of the actual coin, potentially, and if we can get those entries at reasonable prices, we can get a good there. And when we look at Ethereum, you'll see what I mean. And then with Sol, in this particular case, I'm earning, okay? I'm earning money. So back to the overview. So with Binance, what I've done is we've got some in the staking, okay, for earning. I've got some cross margin in there, about 5.5 grand. So all I've got in there at the moment is Ethereum and BTC. And then in the fiat and spot, I've got a little bit more Ethereum. I've got audio. We'll go through that in a minute. Helium, because I've ordered some Helium nodes to start mining Helium. We've got the Sol. This is when you earn that interest on Sol each day, it pays it into your normal fiat and spot wallet. So this is the money. These are the proportions of coin that I've earned already. There's a bit of ADA in there just left, but I've moved that to another wallet, and then so on and so forth. I've also got Coinbase. I haven't got Sol in Coinbase, so I'll bring Coinbase over when we look at the next one. So I'm just looking at the daily time frame for now and going through the portfolio. So next is audio. Two positions on this audio. One thing I like about this is using the Elliott wave. We've had this big impulse leg and this wave 3. I got some of that on the way up. I got a little bit too excited too early on 25th of March. It was actually my birthday that day. So I just wanted to buy, you know, something crypto wise. So I bought that there. But we've had a wave 4 pullback and we found support here in the red zone. Remember, these are probability zones for a fifth wave move. So I did get the higher position, and then when we started to move away from this, I wanted some more to reduce my average holding price to around about 323, just to reduce that average holding to then, you know, if we reach that $6 in the next 6 months or so, there's better profit with audio, if that makes sense. So two positions in audio, and again, it's about that first position is higher than the second. They're about equal in weight, so you know, average holding price is in the middle there. But the main thing for me at the moment is this move down, this profit taken, if you like, from audio. When we look at the volume, you can see the average volume is moving down. Except for that one spike day when I got in, that volume is moving down. So there's less sellers, if you like. There's less people that want to offload their audio right now because maybe they got in on this big bull run and they've been making a bit of a loss. And the only way they're going to sell it is if the price starts to go up again. So, that's where herd mentality comes in, and that's where behavior comes in. Is if there's not a lot of people that want to sell at this price, but they want to sell a bit higher, then people's got to pay some more money for it. And then that starts to drive the price up. People want to sell it, but they want to sell it a bit higher. Brokers can't get that sale, if you like, at that price. So they've got to put the price up and all of the bid and they ask and all that sort of thing. So it's just literally pushing that price up. And that's what I'm looking for on audio. I'm actually looking for around $6 on audio. And my average holding is around about 323, something like that. I will put those on for next week. So that's audio. Really good looking bullish move there. Standard pullback as far as behavior is concerned. This is the red zone finding support in there. 75% probability it's going to go on and hit that fifth wave move. When we look at the stochastic, that's crossed over in the oversold zone. We are looking really good on the oscillator as well. So, behavior wise, the wave 4 has behaved. Just want to make sure I turn the volume off on my phone. There we go. So that's audio. Ethereum, we need a bigger chart here because I've got a lot. My plan with Ethereum is to hold 30 Ethereum by the end of the year. Okay. And I want an average holding price under $2,000. So, that's the plan. Plans don't always come off, but this is where we are right now. So what we have is from sort of March time, in March, I started buying bits of Ethereum, and these are all the prices that I bought it at. All the white lines are where I bought that Ethereum. Now, my average holding price for Ethereum is $16.50 at the moment. So, profit wise at the moment, we're talking around about 46%. Okay. But this is longer term. I've split it. Remember, I had some in the Binance. I've got a total of 4.35-ish Ethereum right now. So I've got some in Coinbase. This is Coinbase here. So with Ethereum, I've got 2.27. And then the rest is in that Binance account. So, lots of Ethereum. We'll talk about Algorand in a minute because that's earning money every second. So that's where Ethereum is right now. So I've got 4. The idea by the end of the year is to get 30. There's a lot of calls out there for Ethereum to be at 20,000 in the next few years. If my average holding position for 30 or more Ethereum is below $2,000, then longer term growth for that is phenomenal. And this is where we are at the moment, 1650.94. Now, I could in fact see when we come back down to this $2,000 level, it doesn't push through again. So we may have to, and sometimes the pullbacks don't go as deep as we'd like, and we may have to buy at 2,100. We may have to buy at 2,200, depending on the next pullback. So that average is going to eke up a little bit, but the plan right now is to do that. So just want to go through. You see 2 entries really close here because one was on Bitcoin, one was on Coinbase, sorry, and one was on Binance. That's why there's 2 very close together. So if I now go to the hourly time frame, just to show you what made me do that. Okay, so using the crypto trading bundle, we had the crab pattern complete in the automated completion zone. Now, for that to happen is very difficult because when you've got an ABCD correction here, which is a complex correction, but also we put these target zones on there for that pattern completion, and there are a number of overlaps between fib retracements and fib extensions, and they're taken between the A's, the B's, the C's to project where that D is going to go. And when we do put those overlaps together, it's a very sort of minute space where it's got to hit and go. And this did in this case. So as soon as on the hourly time frame, I got confirmation from my divergence cloud here, part of that. So we get the signal is either XBRAT or harmonic. Okay, that completed in the completion zone. The downward move down here is over when we see the little red arrow pointing up on the divergence cloud. That's to say, hey, this potentially is reversing now. The cloud goes green, and then I get my entries in Binance and I get my entry in Coinbase. So, and again, what I'm using is intraday is using this crypto bundle to give me some high probability entries for that investment portfolio after pullbacks. Now, I'm not going down any lower than hourly for that, so it'll be 4 hour hourly, that sort of time frame. But what I want to do also is we'll talk about spot trading later, and they will be on the 15, the 30 hourly as well, and that's where the Binance, because that's a leveraged account, and that's why I've got that ETH and BTC in that leveraged account for spot trading. Now, the Binance system for spot trading with margin is a little bit complicated, and I'm still learning it because according to the videos, you click borrow and you click buy, for example, and it borrows automatically. I've done that twice now and it's not happened. There is another way, by the looks of it, you actually borrow first and then you trade. So the videos that they've got to help with that aren't perfect. I like the idea of margin, but I'm still unsure that the actual execution of the trades, because when I've done them, they've just been pure spot trades. They've not actually done it with margin. So I'm still learning on that. And I've got to watch the videos again and just go through some trades to do that. One of the things that is a little bit concerning about crypto is you can't have a demo account. So, you know, for futures, stocks and everything, you can have a demo account, so you can actually trade your strategies, paper trade your strategies, and understand the mechanics of putting the trade on and taking it off, and in this case using margin and everything like that. You can't do that on Binance. And to be honest, if there's anybody out there that does know a broker, oh, thanks, JR. Yeah, the divergence scale is amazing, and we'll go through scalping in a little while. But you're going back to that. I will get around it, but it's just we don't get that paper trading ability with crypto brokers, from what I can see, which really it's counterproductive from those brokers, in my opinion, because once people are really confident with the process of putting on the trades, especially with margin and taking off the trades or putting a trailing stop on there or anything like that, if they can do that on a paper trading platform first, then they're more likely to do that with real money. To do it with real money to learn it puts a lot of people off. So that's one for Binance if you're listening or watching it. Bybit has paper trading. Brilliant. Okay, I will try that. Thanks very much, JR. I will try that. So this is the Ethereum. So let's go back now. We'll go back to the daily time frame, go through the rest of the holdings for my portfolio. So now Bitcoin, same sort of instance, where I've not got as many entries, but I've still got some. Okay, so my average holding price for Bitcoin at the moment is 53,318. Okay, I think for me moving forward, whether I own one Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin or where it is by the end of the year, I want to earn more, but I want my average holding position to be below 60,000 if that's possible. So I'm looking for this current pullback now intraday to get down below 60,000 if possible, and then looking intraday for those entries using that the crypto trading bundle for those alerts and confirmations. So, Bitcoin has hit the highs again. Is it going to come down? How far is it going to come down? My crystal ball doesn't work. I can look left, I can look at support and resistance zones, I can put channels in there, and I can look at previous behavior to map out where the behavior is currently and be reasonably confident on further entries. And I will share those entries every time. And if there's a major entry coming in, I'll just quickly do a quick live, and if you're subscribed to the channel, you can actually, jump on. If not, you'll watch the recording. But also, again, I'll remind you guys, for constant support on the crypto trading bundle, and it's the same as the day trading bundle. Subscribe to the Global Trading Software YouTube channel, because I make videos every day on there in different types of circumstances, whether it's scalping, whether it's day trading, swing trading, and using different parts of the tools, different entry strategies. So that's very, very crucial to learning. So that is Bitcoin. And again, just to show you on my Coinbase, you can see here Bitcoin 0.0637. It's about $4,000. I used some of it yesterday to buy some algo. I used some of that profit to buy some of the algo, because in Europe we can connect Coinbase to our bank account, but we have to put money in, and that takes 2 days. And then with Binance, all my is in all the Bitcoin there is in the margin trading account. So you'll see here, I've got more ETH in there. I need to balance that out a little bit more with BTC, because with the spot trading, you actually have to have both sides of the bet, if you like. So whether you're going long or short, you'll be doing it with either BTC or ETH. So what you want to trade, spot trade, you have to have that coin in your wallet, in your margin wallet. So I've put that in there right now, about $5,500. The idea is I'm still learning, and still, as I said before, there's still some issues with, on the video it says click borrow, click buy, and it does it automatically, but it didn't. It just did a standard spot trade. So I'm still getting a little frustrated with that. So I will, obviously, when I've figured it out, I'll make a video as well. So next, ADA. Okay, so I've got 2 positions. This is ADA Euro because I buy it in euros, but this is where it is right now. So I also, what I've done with that, I want to stake that as well. Now, one of my inner circle actually does stake this. I've got to find with a Daedalus wallet. So I've purchased it in both. Let me just open that up. I don't know if I'm going to do an update or not. So the idea with ADA is you can't buy it with this Daedalus wallet, but you can buy it in Coinbase and in Binance, and I've transferred it to this wallet. So I've got around about 600 or so ADA right now. Again, I used the intraday signals for using the crypto to get in this, and it's done pretty well. The idea is, though, I want to stake that. So if I go to here, okay, I can stake that. So I've got that ADA in my wallet now, and the idea with this is you can stake it. So in the stake pools, so you're loaning it out. So in the stake pools, and there's lots of them, you can choose them. Now ADA on average with these stake pools probably earn around about 5 or 6% a year. But again, you're not just relying on the growth of a specific coin, and ADA could be at $20 in the next couple of years. There's a lot of hype about it right now. But if I can also earn money by staking it, again, that's that dividends, if you like, for holding that crypto, and then I'll do that. So we've had Sol that we started talking about at the beginning. Okay, I'll just go through the I'll go through the portfolio I have right now, and then we'll talk about the actual day trading and looking for those opportunities. Okay. So with ADA again, and SOL, we're able to stake and we're able to earn money from that as well. Now with Link, I've got one position right now. Again, I used the crypto bundle to get me in that entry. It then pulled back and I missed an opportunity to get some more there, so kicking myself. But again, I'm still learning. It's still almost trying to find the best times of the day, fitting it in with my routine. You know, I have an inner circle that I trade stocks and futures with, and we're also doing crypto now. And then, you know, I'm semi-retired, so it's just trying to find that time. But Link is in a good profit right now. And most likely, if I take that to a 4-hour, and then we can see on the stochastic here, we've got the false breakout on the top. So we're in a big, you know, potentially start of a bullish trend. What I'm going to do is just isolate that wave countdown at these lows here and see where we are. So 3818 is our isolation. 3818. Okay. Right. Okay. So we've got a fifth wave move. I'm sure we're on a fifth wave, but this really isn't trending here, and then it pulls back up again. Just going to adjust that to around about there. Let's see where we are. 3920. Elliott wave's good when it's trending, and we need to find the start of that trend, which sometimes when you've got that rangy period here is very difficult. So at the moment we've got nothing really that's going to help us there Elliott wave wise. We're going to have to sort of if that does pull back, we're going to have to let that come down and look intraday for other strategies to get in using that day trading bundle. Oh, right. Okay. There's the stake pools. So on ADA, there's lots of stake pools in there. Some of them are full already. 515, 511, I think it was. So in this one, for example, 511, there's a low saturation point at the moment. Pool margin 2%. You know, cost per, you know, there's a lot of stuff in there. Potential rewards 0.32 ADA, blah blah blah. You can actually select where you want to put your 3% return on that one. You know, there's 555. Where was 555? Yeah, so anything from 1.5 to 5%, but you can make your money work, your ADA work, and that's the thing there. So Algo next, again, another one that actually works for you. So let's just go on the hourly there just to see, because we've had a couple of entries. They were on the 4-hour, I think. But we've had 2 entries on Algo. But with Algo, again, no, that's the wrong one. This earns interest every second. You see that clock ticking around? That is the earnings from Algo. And you'll see every single day the Algo gets put into the Algo account. So you're earning Algo all the time. Now, it's not a lot. It's 6% a year. But I just doubled my stake now. I'm at 578 Algo. So potentially, again, you've got that growth, and it will pull back. You'll get some more on the pullbacks, but it's earning money for you. It's earning dividends. Now, dividends are paid every quarter for companies. This is paid every second. Okay, that is the clock turning around. Okay, and you can do that with other coins as well. Right now, I'm just in Algo. You see that's 6% a year. There's other ones. You know, I wouldn't do DAI to be honest, but I'm going to look into the other ones. But there's also, if you don't do that, you're looking at staking or you're looking at spot trading. BlockFi, thank you, JR. I'll check that one out. I'm making notes as well because again, I'm still learning, guys. So we've got Bybit, paper trading, and we've got BlockFi. Okay. Excellent. So that is Algo. Arbe, one position in Arbe. Let's go back to the daily here. So it's still in profit. Again, I used an intraday on the crypto trading bundle to get that one Arbe coin at 366. We're at 437 now. One of the things that I was looking for was to get above this 400 level, and it did. So we got, what we got here is a little bit of a resistance zone. If we look at these pivots here and here. Now, have we got another one forming right here? I don't know yet, okay? We got this double bottom, which is good. And the main thing is we've broken out of this range. We got some in that middle of the range. If it comes back into that range, I want to get some more. But with blend investing, you can't always get lower. At some stage, a coin or a stock is going to grow. And, you know, if the scenario we're looking for, if this does that and goes up and then pulls back to actually test this as support, that's a great opportunity to buy some more and add to your portfolio for Arbe or any other coin in that instance. So again, I just basically watch it each day. Having a pullback right now, what's the volume like on that pullback for the day? Don't know yet. Today's not finished. Wait till tomorrow. It goes flat at weekends anyway. So we'll see how that goes to look for that next entry. Another one we've got is Mana. Okay, this is great at the moment. One entry on that. It's just made new highs today. You know, how many coins did I buy? So Decentraland, I've got 314 coins at the moment. But the idea is now to track that behavior. And, you know, there's some potential here. So I've got some cheap ones. They've got some potential great growth. Where do I get the information from? I've got a good friend, Ryan, that, you know, he likes some of these. You know, he's traded this move up and he's taking his money out. But for me, I'm looking to build on this. So where does this pullback come? Don't know. When it does, and we're looking for support, I'll be framing my charts, and I'll be looking at that as a really strong support zone there. Okay, we do have resistance here. Okay, and this is where we are right now. We've got this rejection today. What's it going to do after that? Don't know. That's a one-day thing. Okay, that tombstone is 1 day. The following day's price action and volume is very, very critical to see where that's going to go. If this pulls back, test this support, I'll get some more and I'll average. The next one is Helium. Okay, now with Helium, I've actually ordered 4 of the mining nodes for that, and that builds a long fine network. Quite technical to explain. I still don't know it all, but I've ordered 4, and I want to build a small network in and around where I live. So I can then mine Helium. So I bought some Helium for now. I'm now going to look at this pullback, to be honest, and wait for a wave 4 most likely. Where are we now? 153. So we are on a wave 4 pullback. I mean, I don't need the software to tell me that. I know, I can see that. But this is where we are right now. So this is a little bit like audio. I got in on a whim because I just purchased, spent a lot of money on those mining nodes. But now technically I'm looking at this. So this wave 4 pullback needs to continue. Where potentially will it find support? We got some sort of rejection there. We've got a bigger support zone, probably with that resistance and support down there. So it's got some way to come. And how do I know that? The stochastic's not crossed over in the oversold zone yet. And when we measure this Elliott wave oscillator, we need to be between 90 and 40 for a wave fall that's behaved normally, a pullback that's behaved well. And we're not in there yet. So although the volume is dropping off on this pullback, so it might be a little shallow, in which case then I will go down to intraday time frame and I will look for entries, okay, to get back in. I'm lower than that original, so all I'm looking for now on the daily is a perfectly behaved wave 4 and then get in for that fifth wave move with a $24 target for Helium. Or if this pullback is shallow, and it could be because the daily volume is dropping, as you can see here, I will look to go intraday, look for a harmonic pattern or an expat signal. Either of those have got to be confirmed by the divergent cloud before I will get in and get some more. Okay, so a couple more. I think that's it. The other ones that I've got, I don't know whether you've got Coinbase accounts, guys. I just watched the videos on these next ones, XLM, Compound and everything, and they gave me a little bit. I'm going to track those technically and look to see if there are opportunities to get in. Okay. Now, so those are very small holdings right now, and I've got to do a little bit more work on those to see if any of them have any sort of behavioral traits that I like to actually get in. So that's all of the blend, the portfolio that I've got. So it's around about 20,000. Some of it's working with staking, so it's earning more money. Some of it's just getting rewarded, like Algo. And then ETH BTC right now, I've got in the spot trading account. We're going to look at spot trading right now. If I go and just change my watch list here to ETH BTC, turn that over. Now, somebody asked me earlier on about the day trading. Where can I use, how can I use the indicator suite for day trading? Now, something that I've done with ETH BTC, it's not exactly day trading because it's on the 15, the 30 and the 60 minute. So I just bring the spreadsheet over. I've done a bit of trading it manually. Let's get the right spreadsheet, shall I? So I've tracked the trades with this, and it was a learning process for me. So I just traded it in February just to see what worked, the EMA cloud settings for managing the trade and everything like that. So when I first started, there was obviously the lower time frame you get, the more trades you get. So the 15 minutes on the left, then the 30, and then the 60 minutes. So and that's trading. The lower time frame you've got, the more trading opportunities you get, but the more chance for losses. So when I first started, I was taking 4 and 5 star buys and sells, even though they were confirmed by the divergence cloud on the 15 minute. I was getting some losers and break even. So then I decided I will only take 6 star buy or sells, okay? And then all of a sudden you see the win rate, boom, okay? Now, only took the harmonic pattern trades when it completed the automated completion zone, 100% win rate on 15 minute, 30 minute and hourly, okay? So having those strict rules for day trading, intraday trading with the crypto trading bundle is very, very important. Now, it's not to say that this is ETH BTC. ETH USD, for example, you could be taking 4, 5, 6 star buys, for example, and they could all be winners. But I decided to try this one because ETH BTC, just about on every broker, has margin. There's lots of volatility, and you need that to trade. It needs to be a roller coaster. It needs to go up and down, and you need to get some really great moves. Lots of ETH and BTC available. You know, the market cap is just huge, and there's lots traded. So this is a great trade. Again, in Binance, you need both ETH and BTC in your margin account. Trade it. Okay. So there some of the, they're the results for ETH BTC. So when we look at some of those trades, and again, it's about the EMA clouds being used as well. So when we use the EMA cloud, we use it for a close below there for trading, for managing the trade. So let's just, these harmonic patterns did not complete in the completion zones. There were no trades. But recent one, and this was yesterday, I think, or the day before, we had the 4, 5, and 6-star buy signals. Okay. On the 4-star signal, we get the green triangle. That is the divergence cloud confirming that everything's moving away, okay? And it's the volatility is in a bullish state. You'll see the green cloud gets printed back down here. So we've got the confirmation. We've got the signals, whether it's 4, 5, 6-star, and we go long just above the signal candle, whichever you want to use, okay? In this case, above the 6-star, and then use the EMA cloud. It holds, it holds, it holds, it goes, 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 until we start to really, we get this big red triangle on the divergence cloud, and we get those closures below the EMA cloud. So this indicates potentially that this is going to turn back down, and maybe it's a good idea to get out. Right now, we've had the 4 and the 5-star sell signals. We've had the red triangle on the divergence cloud. This is ETH BTC. We've got that confirmation from the divergence. But you've got to look left, and you've got to think, you know what, I've got some support here. Got some resistance and support here. It's a big zone, but hey, we've got to make sure we're not into a danger zone. So is your risk to reward down to there if you're scalping, and we'll look at a small time frame to see if there was actually any signals there, is reasonably good. But for me, I'm looking now at this pullback to test this EMA cloud. Then I'm looking for it to move down. I'm looking for a 6-star signal short, and hopefully getting below this support. Because the next real support, there's a little bit here, but it's down at this point here. So I'm just framing the chart for potentially spot trading this short. So we have we've got all of these tests, and it failed. It came back down, it tested again, it failed. It pushed up, it came back down to test as support. That's a good zone, okay? So tracking this pair now for spot trading. Remember, in my portfolio, I'm building my holdings of ETH and BTC. But I'm going to use that now to potentially earn me more money. I want to short this. I want to short it on margin. And I'm looking to earn money. You like stocks with dividends, but this is more powerful because you can, with margin, you can potentially earn quite a little bit more money. So not just the growth in these coins, you're earning the money. So right now I'm being patient. I missed that trade. I know potentially we are in a bearish move. Let's see what happens. Does it come back down? Does it get through here? Do I get a 6-star? That's when I'll be looking to really go for. Okay, so if we go down time frame, somebody says they scalp on 2 minutes, and then we'll have a look at some of the coins that people want to look at. So go down to 2 minutes on this particular. So we said before I missed that trade, but on the 2 minute there was a trade. Okay, on this move down, remember on the 50, just go back to the 15-minute a second. Remember we had the 4 and the 5-star. For me, it's not good enough. I need a 6-star. But if you're scalping and day trading on the 2 minute ETH BTC, on that move down, there's our signal, 6-star. Okay, we've already had the red. Yeah, it's very accurate on the 2 minute. So we've got the red triangle all the way back up here saying divergences are moving apart, the volatility is bearish, you need to be looking for a short trade. We don't get a signal there. It pulls back up to test the EMA cloud. Then we get the 6-star. Our entry is below the, one tick below that there. Okay. Remember, on the 15-minute, I've already put that big support zone in. Yeah. So when we measure that, we have down to that support zone, nearly a 1% move there. And for scalping, that's pretty good. So we do have a good looking trade. You see how it comes back up? It doesn't close above the EMA cloud. You're not taking that trade out right yet. But we do have that little red triangle warning you that this could go bullish on this time frame. It's not bullish yet. It comes back up, tests the EMA cloud, and then moves back down again. And the divergence cloud starts to go to green. You need to get out, okay? Take your money, take your winnings and run, and wait for the next signal. Let's just go back a little bit in time. I'm just going to see. I don't know. I've not looked at this time frame as far as harmonics are concerned, but 6-star buy here was huge. And this is what you're looking for: parabolic moves. 6-star buy here, green triangle, which is from the divergence cloud in your confirmation. The divergence cloud's already started to go green quite a few candles back. Entry here above the 6-star candle, above that signal candle is there. You see how it pulls back a little bit first and then goes. Now, harmonics more for 15, 30, hourly, 4 hourly and things like that. If you're scalping using or day trading using a 2-minute, then you need to be looking at the XPRAT and the divergence cloud for confirmation, and then using the EMA cloud. So the crypto bundle is harmonics, XPRAT. Those are both signal generators. Your divergence cloud is your confirmation, and then your EMA cloud is your trade management. So in this case here, we've got, yes, absolutely, JR. So you got the 6-star buy, you got the confirmation, you're going in, you get a parabolic move up, okay? Parabolic move, and then we close below the EMA cloud there, 1.29%. That's pretty good, okay? But when you are when you're looking at trading this spot trading with margin, okay, this is where you don't want to use that measuring tool. You want to look at the potential of these moves. So when you're back testing a time frame and you're looking at a specific pair, okay, you are really wanting to see what the potential rewards are when you're trading with margin. So if you use the trend-based fib extension here, this is a 3-click operation. You click on the stop. The stop's going to be below the pivot before the entry. Now you can be aggressive with the stop, and you can put it below the EMA cloud of that signal candle. Okay, for me, I'm still one of those ones that goes back to the pivot that failed and came back up again. So I click on the stop, I click on the entry, and I click on the entry again. Now, what that does is gives you a risk to reward. So risking 1 Ethereum here on 10 times margin, you reach 1 to 2 here. So scenario, okay, not all of you will risk 1 Ethereum and then 10 times 10x it on the margin. But if you did, that would be worth 20 Ethereum at that point there. Because you've risked 1 and it's moved up to this 1-to-1 just here on this parabolic move, that's worth 1 Ethereum for you. But if you've 10x'd it, that's worth 10 Ethereum. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Now, then obviously we go up to 1 to 2. So we've risked 1 Ethereum here. If we were flat spot trading, we just win 2 Ethereum. But if you margin it, if you're 3x, for example, that's worth 6 Ethereum. So this is quite powerful in that you can wait for 2 or 3 trades a day to, to really make that holding you've got of ETH and BTC in this case with margin to really make it work and get those explosive dividends, if you like. Because, you know, my average holding position of Ethereum at the moment is 1650. I've got 4.35 Ethereum. But if I'm spot trading that, I could double that holding of Ethereum with margin by using that to actually trade with high probability signals. Absolutely, JR. Which broker do you use? Do you use Bybit or do you use? It's difficult, Binance. I'm still trying to understand the process of putting a trade on. Very, very difficult. I know quite a few people have said Bybit, but I may open an account, transfer there, and try that if that's a bit easier. Yeah, Bybit. I may have a look at that. So that's that instance there. Now somebody's asked me to look at a coin. So let's just delete those a second. Let's go put that back on 15 minutes. Okay, I need to just scroll back up a little bit. Bear with me, guys. Uniswap. Uniswap. Just have a look at it. I've never heard of it. Okay. So I presume it's like a broker. Oh, Bybit has futures too. Okay, that's cool. So JRNY. No. Anybody want me to look at a crypto? We're almost on time to do the hour. So we've covered my whole portfolio. Okay. So with Bybit then, if I open an account, I have to buy some USDT and I have to buy whichever one it's, right, okay. So with Bybit, I have to buy some USDT and I have to buy some of the coin. Yeah. So if it's BTC USDT, I have to get some USDT in the account and I have to hold some Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll probably look at opening that and moving some of that Binance margin through there. Yeah, send it to Bybit. Okay, I'll do that. So what I'll do is each week I'm going to do this live session on Friday morning. Hopefully we'll get more people to it. It's going to be recorded anyway. I'll talk about the portfolio that I have currently, on the holdings there. If I've added any more or discussed the pullbacks that have happened, everything's red today, right now. How that pullback is going to go, don't know. Okay. What I'll do then is I'll start to build up a watch list for Bybit USDT, and I'll start to work on those particular pairs to see which time frame works well, and we'll start to discuss those on those weekly sessions as well. But do be aware, subscribe to this channel so you get notifications when I go live, because I may go live on a Wednesday. Something's happening that's really good and there's a good looking setup. I'll just nip on live and go live. Yeah, and I'll say, right, looking at this, blah, 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 blah. And then also subscribe to the Global Trading Software channel, because I make daily videos on there which are basically to help training for different entry strategies for different market conditions on different time frames. I think I did the other day on 1 minute time frame. So that was pretty cool, and that was scalping. Let me just switch channels. Seconds. Okay, so on Global Trading Software, there's no lives on there, but they're all video recordings. So spot trading crypto there, GRT USDT on the 1 minute. Now, this move was huge, okay? This move here was on the 1 minute on a scalp. It was massive, okay? It was really cool. So enjoying that a lot. So on that channel, lots of different videos, and EOS. Use EOS from Coinbase to send to Bybit. There's 0. Okay, then swap EOS for USDT. Okay, I'll do that. So let me write this down. Again, I'm still learning, JR. Okay, technically I know this works, and I've put 20 grand in already in the last 6 weeks, so I'm getting there. So I've got on Coinbase, I convert whatever to EOS, then I transfer EOS to Bybit, and then in Bybit I purchase USDT. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I only buy USDT in Bybit, and then just use that USDT wallet to margin trade the other ones. Okay, that's simpler than Binance. With Binance, you've got to have the Bitcoin and the ETH if you're going to do that. Good. So Benny, 2 things: attend these lives every Friday morning and ask questions. Subscribe to the Global Trading Software channel, because there are lots and lots of videos that come in to do that. So if we start to get better audiences and things like this to this live, I may do a training live each week as well, maybe on a Wednesday or something. But right now, this is new. This is the first time I've done a proper live on YouTube, so hopefully technically it's worked and everything like that. And then over time I want to perhaps do a day's training, an hour's training on a Wednesday morning or something like that, that will help people, because I know our crypto bundle, the indicators, work extremely well. Okay, just having those rules is very, very important. Thanks, JR. Yeah. So let's take it step by step. Subscribe to that Global Trading Software, because there are lots of training videos on there. They're only 5-10 minutes long each, and they look at different market conditions, different time frames, and they use that there. So even the day trading ones for futures, it doesn't matter. The principle, the strategy is the same as crypto. The crypto trading model has the same rules. It's just been renamed for crypto. And then we'll do these lives each week. I'll continue to do those videos every day. And then once we start to build a bit of an audience, I may dedicate some time once a week to just do some training as well. I don't mind that, as long as people are turning up, because I'm 52 years old. I live in the south of Spain and I'm semi-retired, so I don't want to be spending lots of hours in front of the computer for 5 or 6 people. So we'll get there. Tell your friends. Get them to subscribe to the channel, get them to the live. If you're a member of a Discord group or any other groups to do with crypto, let them know. Get them subscribed to my YouTube channel and get them on these live events, and let's build and let's help. Remember, I've got 20 years experience in trading, technical trading, trading the behavior, and that's with crypto. Trading the behavior is key, because it is herd mentality. There's no other external factors that affects the behavior of the crypto. So the indicators that I've developed and the strategies that I've used over the last 20 years work extremely well with crypto, and that's why I'm migrating my trading life to crypto. So I'm very, very excited for that. Excellent. Well done, Benny. I am very sorry, Benny. I do not ask for money on Instagram, Twitter, or anything. I can guarantee that. And everybody watching this video, there are scammers out there, crooks, pretending to be me on Instagram and Twitter and asking you for money on the private chats. I do not do that at all. Only money I take is when you spend money on globaltradingsoftware.com on the software. Okay. I don't ask for money to trade for you. I was a money manager. I traded 8 figures. Okay. It wasn't a massive amount. It was, 18, 20 million. And I did that for a while. But I don't ask for people's money to trade. Okay. I don't do that anymore. I'm retired. Okay. You will make it back working with me, Benny, and I am here to help. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for turning up today. I had a great time. Introduced how I'm going to be doing the blend investing and a little bit about making those coins work for me as well with staking, with algo just giving me interest every second, and with spot trading. I'm going to do more of the spot trading and everything again, but I might just pop up on live if there's a spot trade and I'm around on the computer. I might just pop up live and put it out there. That's right, JR. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you